Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of Fame. Now, this is me from the past talking to me to the future because I've been realizing that I uploaded my first ever episode of Fame on the worst day ever, which is Monday, which means that I have to do the podcast at least 2 episodes per week so that I can have 2 weeks guaranteed. So yeah, I uploaded the worst day this podcast. Now, before we dive in into today's episode, I do want to address that right now we are available on anchor.fm/Tiffany slash fame by Tiffany, and also on Spotify. Yay! We're on Spotify. And that is so exciting because I do always want to be like, I want to be on Spotify. Yes, honey. And I'm Spotify now. This is not how I picture I was gonna be on Spotify, but I'm Spotify. So if you guys wanna listen me on Spotify, well, you go, girl. Now, I'm trying to connect with Google Podcasts and iTunes Podcasts. It's Apple Podcast. My podcast is submitted for review, and well, as I said, you can listen now. Fame on Spotify. So, this week's episode is called The Pros and Cons of Fame. So, let's dive in. Now, I know I said I was gonna dive in into the pros and cons of fame, but I do want to say that making a podcast is not as easy as I thought. Like, again, I picked the worst day to upload an episode. I think that if we're gonna upload a podcast weekly, the best day to do so is like Friday, mama. Friday, 12 p.m., basically Saturday, so that way you have the whole week to do it. And instead, I actually, oh no, well, I'm confused. I think, okay, forget about it. I think I have one of the good days. Wow, roller coaster, mama. Okay, so as I was saying, this week's episode is called The Pros and Cons of Fame. Which basically means that we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of fame. Now, so blah 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 talk. Okay, so let's talk about it. Now we're gonna start with the pros of fame. So here we go. Alright, pros of fame. Oh my god. What does fame has of good? Like, yes, you're known by a lot of people, but what for? Just kidding. Oh, okay, sorry. um, pros of fame. Well, I think that in any situation, doesn't matter if it's fame or not, you always have to have you. Let's just say it on. You always need to make a pros and cons list if it's gonna affect your life in somehow. Like, I am taking a job in New York City. Pros. I'm living on my city of dreams. Cons. I'm not seeing my family a lot, etc., etc. So, let's go on to the pros of fame. Now, I think a pro of fame is money. Like, within being known, you have a lot of new ways to get money, whether it's YouTube monetization, music monetization. Uh, you I already said YouTube, right? Wow. I need to focus. 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 Because if I'm not focused, I promise you, I'm not gonna be able to say anything. Okay, so money's a pro, and we also have the being known by a lot of people, which is great. Like, no, I think it's great to be known by a lot of people because that way well, you're not just a stranger in the world. Like, you can walk on Rodeo Drive, and the rich girls of Beverly Hills are gonna be like, "Oh my God, it's Miley Cyrus shopping at Rodeo Drive where I'm shopping!" Like, you're gonna be known. Another pro. Gotta think of this one because I'm trying to think. Because I don't want to say like a bunch of cons. Cause I already thought about some cons. But I'm trying to think of more pros. Like, oh, I have a pro. Your art, people can see your art. If you're a filmmaker, you're gonna put out your art there. If you're a director, like a video director, I think, you're gonna put your content out there. You're a makeup artist. You're gonna put your content out there, etc., etc. So yes, it's great. Now, another con, you're invited to a lot of events and you get a lot of free stuff, girl. I've seen a lot of influencers being invited to the VMAs, to um Kylie Cosmetics parties, and it's like, wow, they live this fantasy. They live in this Cinderella dream that I wanna live in. So that is a pro. That is a pro. That is a pro, and that will always be a pro. Um, I'm trying to think of something that is also pro because I don't want to have 3 minutes of full thinking of cons. So, oh, give me a second. Another pro. Damn it. Another pro. Another pro. Another pro. Oh, I know. Okay, I know one. Within being known by a lot of people, you can also get collaborations. We've seen millions of influencers walking out with collections with brands like Urban Decay, MAC Cosmetics, and that makes their people range bigger and bigger. So that is a booster for fame. Now we haven't gotten to the episode of boosters of fame, so that's why I'm not gonna say a lot. So, uh, it smells so good in here. It smells like food, and I'm not hungry. Say it a lot. Okay, okay. Moving on. Getting a lot of collaborations is great because I think it's a dream for a lot of people to have a collaboration with any brand. Like going into the most regular store, going to the Walgreens where you used to shop your medicine, and you have now this makeup collaboration with this brand, and your name is on the display. I think that is pretty much incredible. Another pro we have. Oh, I'm trying to think. Better phones? I mean, with money comes better things, so if you want to count that as pro, I will count that as a pro. Wow, it's incredible how I'm literally just thinking of cons, 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 cons. Like, not a lot, but I am thinking of cons. Like, eventually I'm gonna be thinking here, well, I'm eventually gonna make the segment of cons, and I'm gonna be like, what other cons of fame? So I think that fame is pretty much equal parts. I think everyone has an eye for it. So, what else? We already discussed money, so I'm really trying to think of something. Uh, I think these are the 6 minutes of the cons. Now, if you guys have any idea for any cons, I would obviously appreciate it. You can text me on Act Fame the podcast on Instagram, or leave a voice message on anchor.fm/fame by Tiffany. We're working on I am working on making more social media for you guys to leave me some comments right there, some hate comments for me to soak in them. Just kidding, obviously. Remember, don't listen to the haters. Okay, so those were the cons of the cons. Those were the pros of fame. Yes. Now I know I said I was stopping with the pros, but somehow I decided to look on Google for pros and cons of fame, and so I found some. So we're gonna say five more for five major advantages of being a celebrity. You can find this at realrounddown.com slash celebrities slash advantages hyphen and hyphen disadvantages hyphen of hyphen being hyphen as a hyphen celebrity hyphen being hyphen famous hyphen can hyphen be hyphen a hyphen tough hyphen life. All that joined together is advantages and disadvantages of being a celebrity. Being famous can be a tough life. You're welcome. All right, so real, real round. How come they say that? That is crazy. Okay, five major advantages of being a celebrity. Here we go. Number one, celebrities get special treatment wherever they go. It's a no-brainer to assume that someone like Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber will get preferential treatment over other customers at a restaurant, don't you think? Yeah, I do think so. So I think, oh my god, like, how come I didn't thought of a special treatment? Okay. From special seats at theaters to special tables at restaurants, celebrities are given the advantage of being the preferred customers wherever they go. Wouldn't you love if you were given preferred entry at nightclubs or even the first row seats at award functions? Damn, I would. I think I kind of said that one when I was saying like getting you know, when I was saying that being invited to events. So I think that was pretty much kind of like what I said. Okay, number two. Being famous generally means being richer. We said that one, which was money. Let's see what Real Round thinks about this. Real Rundown. Real Rundown. I can't say that. Okay. One of the very obvious advantages of being famous is the fame. Is that fame generally brings lots of fortune. Celebrities and other famous people are generally richer than the average Joe. Baby, they're right there. I'm gonna change a moment. Maybe the right Joe there. Who's Joe? Man, I know who's Joe. Who's Joe? The average people, maybe. Moving on. Luxuries, homes and cars, fancy gifts, expensive clothes, and others such as materialistic pleasures of life convert from a dream to a reality. When people become famous celebrities. Sorry for that. Forget homes. Celebrities are also known to own entire islands. What the fuck? I've never heard any of this. Bitch. Mom of the drama. I have never heard any of this. Wow. Okay. If you have a single ounce of doubt whether celebrities are actually rich, okay, that's actually to check out a episode of Paris Hilton, which I don't want to check this. Paris Hilton is overrated. Like, you want to check a good road? Check Kylie Jenner's purse closet on YouTube. Like, mama, those purses, baby. You ain't need 5 Birkins, Jeffree Star. You ain't need 75 Birkins. Like, okay, number three. Celebrities are recognized wherever they go. I also said that one, so far we have two that I said. Celebrities are recognized everywhere they go. This is an advantage because people often experience a massive ego boost when random bystanders recognize them. Ah, if Anchor had the RuPaul's Drag Race rattlesnake, I would put it right now. Wait, let me see if I can find it on YouTube and to be heard. If you guys don't hear it, don't be mean to me because I'm trying to find something that can see to that because that was very shady and I really want to establish it. So let's see. RuPaul's Drag Race. Shady Tone maybe? Shady Tone. Um, I'm trying to find it. Uh, I'm trying to find this, but I can't find it. So let's just go back into it. Drag Race Shady Tone. Uh-huh. Where's this one? Ah, yes, it is this one. All right, if you guys hear it, tell me. I'm gonna put this until its maximum for you guys to hear it. So before that, we reminded said fans are the people who. Oh no, we're on another one. Celebrities are recognized everywhere they go. This is an advantage because people often experience a massive ego boost when random bystanders recognize them. And the shade of it all, the shade of it all, mama. That was so shady. I would never get an ego boost. I mean, I don't think of myself as a very how would it said? I'm not a very egoistic person. I think that's how it said. I'm sorry, my English is shit. Okay. Um, it can be a great opportunity to post to a friend and say, "Yeah, I'm so famous." Because literally put it like, I'm so famous. Like, I got a breast documentation. I'm feeling more confident because I'm famous. Yeah, I'm just so famous. Damn it, Gina. If you talk like that, you need a psychologist. You need therapy. Okay, so everyone recognizes me. Most seasoned celebrity I said that as me, and it was like everyone recognizes me because we were still in the code of I'm so famous. Everyone recognizes me. I have a collaboration with Pillow Brand. I don't know what to say. Oh, girl. Okay, so most seasoned celebrities get over this initial ego boost quickly. Hey, it's like they put the shady one, and then they were like, no, 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 no shadeness, no shadeness. Uh, of course. Of course, because that, of course. So, however, being recognized, spotted, and pictured is quite a rush and a nice message to the egos of some famous people. Still, and one, two, th- sorry, and one, two, three, and four. Damn it! They were like, "We're not gonna be shady." We started by, "Let's be shady." Then let's take off the shadiness, and then let's push the shadiness again. Girl. Ugh. Alright, let's continue. Number four. Celebrities and famous people have fans. Well, yes, that's the meaning of being famous, right? We just talked about it on the... Ugh, girl. That was for me because I was very shady on that one. Uh, fans are the people who adore their celebrity idols. They can have celebrity crushes. Celebrity crushes. You guys, I want you guys to tell me which one is your celebrity crush. Come on, tell me which one is your celebrity crush. I need to know which one's your celebrity crush. Like, anchor.fm/, fame by Tiffany. Send me a voice message. I will hear it. Or on Instagram, wherever you want, girl. Okay, continuing. Or even in real life admiration for their idols, fan mail, and other forms of appreciation that celebrities receive can be inspirational, motivational, and very humbling. After all, who wouldn't like to have their own fans, followers, and worshippers? Well, I guess they're right, but again, they're being shady. So, I don't know what to say, honey. Alright, finally, so we can move on to the cons. Ugh. Five, many opportunities arise when people become famous, and I totally agree with this. There's people who were already born with great opportunities, but I still think that if you weren't born with the best opportunities, kind of like Paris Hilton or the Kardashians, you can still you can still rise once you're famous. So They say that when people become famous, more opportunities arise in life, whether they what? Whether they are career oh now I get it. Whether they are career related or not. For example, someone like Michael Jordan, which we don't like. Michael Jordan's from basketball, right? Well, honestly, I don't like a lot of sports. So I'm just gonna say that I don't like him. I think he's very good at it, so let's just leave it that he's a meh for me. A very big meh. I'm not gonna apologize for that shade. I'm really not gonna apologize for that shade. Someone like Michael Jordan made a living not only from playing ball. Oh yeah, he was also the face of Nike and promoted many other brands. Also, someone like Kim Kardashian. Oh yeah, baby, can afford to duel into her newer businesses. Baby, Kim Kardashian has Skims, KKW Beauty. What's next? Dog food brand, cat brand. What is next? Can afford to do into newer businesses like fashion apparel and perfumes. Oh yeah, I forgot KKW. What's it called? KKW perfumes or something like that. Simply because she's famous and can afford to sustain and promote them. Being famous definitely opens many doors in life which would have remained shut. I lost where I was. Which would have remained shut had fame not be the not be. Being famous definitely opens many doors in life, which would have remained shut if fame wasn't achieved. Okay, I agree. I have to change it because the typing, mama. You're run down. Check your typing. Or maybe they're good and I'm just not that good. Yeah, I think they're again, another man. Still not gonna apologize for the shade. Where were we? Okay. Many celebrities tend to embark upon the entrepreneurship path as soon as they achieve stardom. After all, if Kim Kardashian can reportedly change an upwards of $8,000 for doing nothing but sending one tweet from her Twitter account, then anything's possible. Shade. The shade of it all. The shade of it all. I like this page. This page is super shady. Okay. Well, those were the cons. Now let's move on to the. Those were the cons. Those were the pros. Now let's move on to the cons. Moving on to the cons of fame. Now, I just heard how the shady tone of Drag Race and sounds on the podcast, and I'm still gonna use it because I love it. It doesn't sound as good. I do have to say that, and I apologize. But here we ain't got no good shady tone. So we have we have wait. Okay. We have 5 major disadvantages of being a celebrity on Real Rundown. Hey, finally being able to say it. Say it. Number one, famous people can do things the average person can't. That was Shady Boots. Shady Boots. Who says that I can't be famous? Who says that I'm an average person? Huh? Let's move on. What do you think would happen if Paris Hilton walked down to the supermarket on a regular day? Well, people would go out to there and whatever. Why do they put? When is this article from? I'm gonna have to search. When is this? Is the Pixar era? It can't be that. It can't be that old. But if they're saying Paris Hilton, Mama, Paris Hilton is overrated and she's dead. Um, not actually like dead, but not biologically dead, but social media wise, Paris Hilton's dead. But I still would like her more as a president than I would want Kanye West or Trump. So sorry for that. Okay. Uh, she would be mobbed and hounded for autographs and pictures. Celebrities and other famous people cannot let lives of cannot live lives of other people. Um, they may be forced to live on their own little secluded world. What is that? Okay. And will generally be unable to do things that the average Joe. Why did they put the average Joe? Let me search. What the fuck is an average Joe? Aver, average, average, average Joe. Who the fuck is average Joe? The terms average Joe, ordinary Joe Sixpack. What the fuck? Oh, it's are used primarily in North America to refer to a completed. Okay. So they do mean average Joe. When is this from? When when is this? Which year was it used? Which year was this popular? Um. Okay, it's still popular because apparently it earns roughly, which means that it's hard, so it's not that popular anymore. $32,000 a year, and the actual average Joe lives in a household with an income of $46,000. Fuck him. Fuck him. Moving on. We were on to the average Joe can. This disadvantage of being famous can stop celebrities from indulging in the little pleasures of life, which can be very frustrating indeed. Some of the simple pleasures of life, including being normal. Number two, being famous or what? Being famous or a celebrity is being famous and a celebrity is the same thing. Again, I'm gonna search this. Famous and celebrity. Cele- celebrity different. Celebrities are to a certain degree all famous. What is it? Oh my god. Okay, so apparently Kylie Jenner will always be the most popular one. Leo Massey, I don't know who he is, but no. Women power. Yes, Beyonce. Not Leo Massey. Who is he? Let's go. Who is he? I don't know him. Massey. I'm nice with an. Ugh, it's football. Right. We've all heard about those nasty cases of famous people being stopped that have gone out of control. Damn, Gina. Damn, Gina, baby. Damn, Gina. Like, Jesus. 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 Where were we? I just lost a page. Okay, there it is. Um, Famous people are often followed or harassed by phone, email, or mail by fans or followers who cross the line and become obsessed. Obsession can turn into threats and even physical harm. Yes, mama. Yes, mama. Always be careful with those kind of situations. That is why there's not a lot of very junk celebrities. Let's see. Oh my god. I don't want to laugh, but I gotta laugh. There's a picture of Kim Kardashian when she was so young, and it says Kim Kardashian. Ah! Bitch, it says Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. Yes, Kim Kardashian. We love Miss Kim Kardashian. And it says Kim Kardashian, which I don't know her, but we'll get to know her, who has raped many an adventure, who has no. Wow, this is terribly. This is terribly typographic. Terribly grammar. Grammar. And you can't complain because you talk exactly the same. Number three, A celebrity status can attract too many fake friends. Oh, that is kind of sad. Can we put a shady tone for there? Because that is shady, but that is a shady sad tone. Isn't there like a sad tone there? That's kind of sad. From a celebrity's perspective, it becomes very hard. Give me a second to separate a genuine person who wants to be their friend from many of the million wannabe friends who, if they wanna be my, I'm just thinking about that, who may want to befriend them for personal gain. As one could imagine, it'd be a nerve-wracking experience to scrutinize each and every individual that comes into their lives. It would literally translate to being on guard every single hour, minute, and second of the day. That is not shady. It's very sad, actually. So, why do why does Real Rundown write about top 10 most popular and handsome Korean drama actors? Why? I still don't understand why the world sees on Korean people, but okay. I do have to say, I think the only thing that I like from Korean people is Lady Gaga and Blackpink with Sour Candy. That's the only thing I like, baby. Number four, people constantly judge celebrities. Oh, well, that's actually super true. And I think I thought about two of these ones. Um, tabloids, magazine, newspapers, blogs. I hate people being judged. It just makes me so angry. Like, I do understand. Like, I'm gonna judge Jeffree Star because he's done his shit, but I'm not gonna judge Kim Kardashian because on the red carpet of the BMA she was wearing a plain black dress. It's her problem. She liked to wear it. She can wear it. Oh, sorry, Kim Kardashian. That was shady. That was super shady. Or I'm gonna stop using that tone because I know that probably at this point you guys are like, stop using it, please. Okay, so it says, um, other forms of media constantly judge celebrities on their personalities, habits, bodies, and a lot more. If I already hate people being judged, I hate when they comment on their bodies. No one should comment on someone's bodies. Baby, it's not something nice of people saying you, oh, I see you lost a couple of pounds. You look more skinny. That is something I hate, and I hate a lot. Like, baby, save your comments. Reading, demanding, rude, nasty, insulting, and derogating lies about one's own self is a part and parcel of a celebrity's daily routine. From one layperson's point of view, it's like having a million people talk behind your back on a daily basis. Imagine how hard hitting uh, this would it be if a tabloid talk about how fat you are or how sleazy you are. Yeah, I hate that. I really hate that. Like, people should not comment on anyone's body. Like, that is rude. Maybe they're thinking, oh, but I'm telling you that you're skinny and that's good, right? Everybody's a bikini body, period. You ain't gotta be ashamed of your body. I don't agree. No, I agree with this because this is not only a con, it's a problem. Those um drama channels, not here for them. Like, yeah, they're funny when I agree, but but I would never support any channel that talks about how sleazy you are or how fat you are. I don't agree with those things. No. And finally, number five. Celebrities have no privacy. Damn, they don't. If Kim Kardashian wears a bikini and steps out on the beaches of Miami to catch some sun, the entire world's gonna know about it. Yeah. Imagine how hard is this. Like, I just want to chill. I just want to have I just want to have an intimacy moment with my husband on the pool, and I can't because I have five paparazzis literally staring at me. Paparazzis are shit. Period. Like, leave them alone. Come on. Like, what's your problem? If Arnold Schwar, what is the Schwangwa? Arnold's Who is Arnold 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 Schwarzenegger? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzen Arnold Schwarzenegger. What is that? Who is him? Who is him? I mean, okay, let's search who is him. Okay. Who is Arnold Schwarzenegger? Former governor of California. Oh, he's awful. I'm sorry, that was very shady. I'm so sorry. Great, Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger. Damn it. Where I'm gonna search translate to see how this is done. So um let's hear how it said.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger. Oh, I can say that. Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger. Okay. Then this is old because this can be from 2011 or 2009. So this is old. If Arnold blah blah hits out for a ride on his motorcycle, he doesn't look like the kind of guy that goes on a motorcycle, but okay, on a sunny day, pictures of him are gonna be splashed on the tabloids. What is the problem with the paparazzis? Leave the people alone. Leave the people alone. You don't want to be chased, do you? Ugh. If Patsy Hilton and her and her baby, okay, and her bye have an argument or fight in a nightclub, the whole world will know about it. Get the point? I get the point, Mama. Lack of privacy is the worst. Lack of privacy is one of the biggest disadvantages of being a celebrity. Damn, it is. So with that, we finished the pros and cons of being a celebrity. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. Okay, Gina. Let me see how much time we have left. Cause it will be like 15 minutes. Oh, we already kind of exceeded. Just kidding. Oh my god, I like this thing. At the first I was like, well, I want to do like a show of talking just about kind of like from Chicks Mattel and Katya. I should have included that in the platforms of fame. Who cares? Um Now I cannot tell you guys so far which is going to be next week's episode because I still haven't figured it out. But you do have the episode of last week and this week 100%. And I'm gonna make the trailer because I haven't made the trailer and I have to do that. And well, let me add this segment. Well, I'll finish recording this segment and see how much time we have left. That was my Jeffree Star voice. I want to be like, "Hi, how are ya?" Sorry for that. Now we have sadly made it to the end of this week's episode. And before we dive into the closing, let's rewind what happened in this week's episode, the pros and cons. Alright, everyone, it's time to start this week's rewind segment. And in this week's rewind, we talked about the pros and cons in this episode. Now, let's remember that rewind is a segment made in case you missed one or two parts of the podcast. So, we talked about the pros and cons. I started off by saying a couple of pros that I thought were pretty keen to what people thought as a pro of fame. And turns out I was kind of right. Since I got out of ideas, I pushed onto Google, found a page, and get it in. Once it was in, it was time for me to say them. And I say them. We also incorporated the shade sound from RuPaul's Drag Race, which I know it may not sound that good in the podcast, but I loved it. If you enjoyed this week's rewind, good. If you didn't, good. Because this rewind may sound a little bit boring, but believe me, you'll understand it once you listen to the full episode. Thank you guys so much for staying for this rewind. Alright, everyone, so we have gotten to the end of the second episode of Fame. I cannot be more grateful to have a platform where I can upload what I think of Fame. Now, I always remember you guys. If you guys want me to ask any question, message me on anchor.fm/Fame by Tiffany, and also on my Instagram at Fame the Podcast, I think it is. Yeah, Fame the Podcast, probably. You'll find us. Thank you guys so much for watching. I still haven't decided which one is gonna be next week's episode, but probably it's gonna be boosting fame. How am I gonna name it? Boosting your famousness. Being Nicki Minaj and Anaconda and talking about drugs. Yes, queen. As I said on the first episode in this podcast, we 100%. As I said in last week's episode opening, I said that in this podcast we 100% support movements such as #Black Lives Matter and Living with Pride. We encourage you to also stay the fuck home. I know the quarantine has been lifted up, but you still can do your minimal by staying at home and avoiding contact with other people. My name is Tiffany Puntito Carpenter. If you like this performance, well, it wasn't a performance, it's a podcast. Whatever. And if you didn't like it, my name is Blair St. Clair in All Stars 5. I love you all. Have a nice day, have a nice life, and remember, never listen to the haters. Bye.